All right, people. I'm gonna give y'all a quick review. I'm gonna recap, maybe 10 minutes long to talk about last episode of Insecure. Girl, this was such a needed and explosive episode, and I loved it. I did write some notes. I actually wrote notes like on pen to paper, so I should be able to and get jiggy with it. But yeah, it was a good episode. We finally down. The mutton's over. It's the night before the block party. Issa's looking through Nathan's Instagram and stuff, and she decided to DM him. They go two little conversations back and forth, and then she calls him, and they're talking and chopping it up. It's a real cool conversation. And she's laying on her couch, and this is what we seen from the first episode, 4 months prior to the block party. Like, I don't fuck with her no more, basically. She's nervous and everything about what's going on because at that point, I don't know if she officially had a headliner, which eventually becomes out to be Vince Staples. And he's a native to LA and he's a pretty cool artist. I like him. He's a little quirky and young but not dumb and young. So it's a difference. It's a little different. So I do like him. Let's see. So the day of, we cut to Molly in her little lingerie, talking to her man, chicken chow mein, Andrew or whatever, and she was like, well, she ain't ever coming to this, and she's still being annoying and petty as usual. And Andrew was like, well, we don't have to go. Shit, I gotta go. Like, all right. So Molly was getting on my nervous system this whole season, and it's just like I just can't do it. So, Issa got her little block party shirt on. It's looking nice. It's supposed to rain, but it's in California. I don't know that area of California, Southern Cal, wherever the fuck, but yeah, so it looks good. They got the vendor set up. She got her little interns and everything. And boom, who steps into the room? Condola with the stank face too. And it's like, what's up? Like, I ain't think you was gonna show up. I've been trying to contact you. What's going on, girl? What's up, Condola Oil? She was like, well, I wasn't sure if I was gonna come. Me and Lawrence broke up. And Issa like, yeah, and what that got to do with me? Like, and I agree, like, this is why I felt like they shouldn't have been friends, like, moving forward on. This is your business. This is what you do for a living. You plan events, you know, you the sister in the white office with the natural hair doing your thing, lifting, um, each one teach one, and then you do this over Lawrence or whatever. And it's like, okay, you still could have reached out. This is something you were helping me with. We were vibing and everything just on a professional level. And you're like, yeah. So she said everything looks great and thank you for the interns. Condola really helped her out, and Issa wanted to know why you just ghosted her, basically. Another ghost. Shit, that one from Nathan and one from Condola Oil. Like, I can't. But everyone comes, they have a little red carpet going on. Kelly over there, cocking her leg up with her little satin suit on. She looks really nice. But what I'm gonna need for y'all to do, I think we got what, 4 more episodes left, I believe, 4 or 5 more episodes to go in this season. I'm gonna need to see Kelly fucking. I would love to see, cause she's into everything and she's nasty, and I know she getting her back blown out. I want to see it. I don't want her to be the regular fat girl slapstick fat girl thing going on. I'ma need to see it. I'ma need to see it. And she always got some nigga, but I'ma need to see it. I want to see all that beautiful brown skin all up on somebody. That's what I need to see. I know she's not a main character, but I don't care. We saw freaking Condola rolling her Kiki on top of Lawrence, so yeah, I'm gonna need to see that from Kelly. But I love her. That's why I always remember her name because she's hilarious and I absolutely love her. And her ass over here with this English accent. I don't know how she started that shit lying to this nigga. And I'm crying. Tiffany, I remember her name, is happy to be out. They got a babysitter for their newborn and stuff like that. And the babysitter started calling and the baby won't shut up. And her husband's like, listen, we gotta go. And she was like, can you just go? And I don't know, it was another little social thing they slipped in there. Cause it seems like Tiffany's this baby's here. Or like she might be going to postpartum depression. It looked like they're, tickling into that, which is good, like another social you know, insert they put in there about, black motherhood and stuff like that and things that needs to be addressed with us mentally and just us as a community mentally. Mental health is very important. I love me some goddamn insecure. What else was going on? Nathan shows up. He came in support and I thought that was really good. I thought that was real good. Um when Molly and Nathan and Molly and Nathan, when Molly and Andrew pulled up, it was very weird. And they didn't know to hug each other or what the fuck it was. And Issa really wasn't feeling her. Like she said, I don't really fuck with Molly. And I get it. I get both of them. Honestly, I get both of them. More so Issa, but because Molly was getting on my motherfucking nerves being the dummy she is. But I do understand and get both of them. So, they have nice little groovy performances or whatever. I guess underground local artists, which I thought was really dope because they use underground local artists as far as their soundtrack goes or whatever. As far as their music goes. Raphael Sadiq does his thing when it comes to the music. I absolutely love it. It keeps that LA, that black LA feel to it, which I can't describe it. Like I always say, it's a groovy neo soul, natural hair, shea butter feel to it, and I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love that coconut oil feel. So, everything's good, and then they start doing the wobble or whatever, and nothing brings black folks together like a line dance, right? So they start doing a wobble, and Andrew was like, "You want me to show you how to do it?" I'm like, "Okay, all right." You had some collard greens this morning, Andrew. So he's doing a wobble, and Issa trying to fight it, but she's like, "Fuck it, let's wobble, baby, wobble," And I thought it was so cute. It seemed like it was a nice flow of things and everything like that, And Molly tried to, extend the olive branch and brought some food from one of the vendors and was like, "I know you didn't eat all day." And every time it was time for them to talk or to have some type of conversation, what happens? Issa get pulled away or whatever. So she had to introduce, um the MC, which was a good MC, introduced her, who made this block party possible, and then she introduced Vince Staples or whatever. So everybody was hyped. It was just a good feel. Everything looked so nice. It was just a real good, cool event, and it was just nice that she was able to do that for her community. It was too many white people because they're like almost in a gentrified like area or whatever. And I love the little inserts they be having like the neighbor, one of her tenants in her complex, her and that little boy, her ass. Then also our boy, the blood neighbor from the dunes over there, he came up. He was in a goddamn tent in Vince Staples tent trailer, whatever. And I'm like, this nigga still can't say stuff we're seeing. Oh my God. And he's talking about how it's being justified over there. He got a lesbian couple that just broke up and asking Issa, is she down? And she was like, still not gay. He was like, you sure? I love when she has her little awkward and moments like that. It is just so freaking cute. I absolutely love it. What else happens? So we come to head, right? After the performance is over, Vince Staples manager come up to Andrew, was like, yeah, this is great, whatever the case may be, and I'm glad you did this. And Molly's like, yo, what's going on? She was like, I hooked up. Nathan asked me, so I hooked it up. And he was like, I thought it wouldn't be a problem helping your best friend. And she was mad, and she walks off and goes to Andrew and steps to Issa about it. And I'm like, yo, this is not the place for this. Like, don't do this at her event, like, or whatever. And, they both said whatever was on their mind. And like I said, I get both of them. Like, on one hand, I'm mad at Molly because this one time, Molly, something that Issa really needed help on. She asked for a freaking phone call. And it wasn't too much for Andrew to do since he worked with Live Nation. He just sent out an email, and it was just 1, 2, 3, easy like that. And um I understand Issa, but then Molly felt like, a backstabber. She didn't have to call a backstabber, but she went behind her back and still spoke to a man. But then I'm like, it doesn't really matter, Molly, because Nathan and Andrew is roommates. So she could have freaking asked Andrew anytime without you not even being a part of it, like you not even being in a relationship with Andrew. So I understand both sides. I don't understand that backstabbing shit. It was no need for that. And I was mad at Molly because why did you step to her like that? Like, step to her where you want to fight. In any relationship, once it becomes physical, it's over. The friendship over, relationship is over to me. If I feel I need to put hands and feet on you, that's it. And then I understand Molly because it's like, as many times I done helped your ass out, how did I know this was gonna come together? So I understand both, but I'm definitely Issa's side because she been talking to her crazy for a long time. Now, of course, I don't know if someone actually had a gun or because Molly did like this and someone thought she had a gun. So you know how we do. We hear gun, everyone start running. That nigga shooting, that bitch shooting. That's it. Everybody runs. So everyone dispersed and everything like that, and that was it. And ran. And Molly and Andrew hug. He was like, I thought, this would bring you guys together and stuff like that. And prior to, he told her about herself once again. I like Andrew because he puts Molly in her motherfucking place. And I guess he got enough dick to do it too. Um, he said so. He was like, maybe was the rift in y'all relationship, y'all friendship, because she was busy with this, and look how amazing it came out. And he was like, like how you were busy for me. And she was like, yeah, this is really nice. This is nice. And I think that she didn't. I think Molly didn't think Issa had it in her to do it, and she did it. She pulled it off with Condola help, of course, but she pulled it off, and you missed the mark on that, Molly. So Nathan asked, you want me to help you stay and clean up and all this other stuff? And he was like, no. And then she was just there, just sad. The vendors are still there. She's just looking around. And then the thunder started and cue the rain. It started pouring. And I'm like, damn, it's so sad that the event ended like that. Everything was going great. Everything was perfect. Her interns were perfect. Everything was good until that shit with Molly. And Molly shouldn't have stepped to her. Nah. I think that was fucked up. I don't think Molly should have stepped to her. And we're gonna see what happened. I didn't look at the wind down, but we're gonna see what happens next episode. But I loved it. I absolutely loved this episode. So drop down in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe and share all that good stuff. And as always, let's discuss.